Good morning, all you rock stars.
Good morning.
So, I get a call last night from my brother Patrick. He's like, I'm gonna stop by. He knows, he doesn't even have to ask. He just says, I'm gonna stop by. He's in town, he better stop by. I met this crazy guy, 2013, in the middle of the Spartan Death Race. We went 72 hours that year. About 300 started and only 29 of us finished.
Yeah, very small group of individuals that got all the tasks completed.
Give me the fist bump. These things been hanging all the time. We, our final obstacle, there's a picture of us out there in our tuxedos.
Yes.
We're 70 hours in and we're told, Joe's like, well, go put your tuxedos on and come back. And to me, I think that was the toughest obstacle, getting that stupid ass tuxedo on.
Yeah, definitely
70 hours in.
Especially carrying a tuxedo with you the whole time in your rucksack or backpack, whatever you showed up with.
But long story short, Patrick stops by this morning. We're kind of like a couple old grandpas. We're drinking some coffee, talking about old times like it's been 100 years ago, 60 years. So I've...
arguing about dates.
Yeah, I had him over here doing some Spartan Ram bench press a minute ago, some dead ball, ground to overheads, and we were talking about life, and he just got back from hanging out with two of my favorite people in the world, Mark Jones and Fern Ryder, two great fellow ultra rock stars.
Phenomenal athletes. You can now actually drop F-bombs when you say their name.
What are they, tell me what they're training for.
Go Ruck Selection. We all three of us have a just uber tip of the spear endurance event next month. Very few people try it, and even very less people actually finish it. So yeah. Good stuff coming on, good stuff. You got to push yourself. You got to keep on rising to that next standard, that next bar. Keep on pushing it higher and higher.
Patrick is one of those guys, there's very few people in the world that I can put in this classification.
Oh, that's nice.
The only other person I know around here is my Jack Russell Terrier. But one of my only friends that has as much freaking energy as me. I literally find myself toning down a little bit, letting this guy be alpha for a while, because I want to be like 90 miles an hour. So maybe we chill each other out a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, it's two alpha high energy guys together. But I love it when he stops by. So he came up and he got a laugh because he was talking about the videos that I shoot, and he saw that I had.
You just got stuff laying around.
I got the stuff scattered everywhere. It's just equipment, and those are decorations, man. That's yard art. Because what happens, like I say, I'm twice as likely to get some reps in today. So you knew damn good and well that you and I are going to get some reps in. So we start doing reps. And if I put all this stuff in the garage and store it, less chance. I mean, I got to be motivated myself. If I see that stuff, more chance I'm going to do some reps. Here's the tricky thing. Patrick knows the value of this. People come over, I trick them into doing reps also. Come to my house, you ain't leaving without doing some reps.
Right. Especially if he puts a camera on you. You're going to have to perform for the camera. You know, he can't put it up on, on the Instagram or the Facey Space and let people see you sitting there just doing some, half-ass reps. But I got a kick out of it because I made a mental note in my own garage. I got equipment that I keep rolled up, keep it off to the side because I'm very organized. But the reality is I haven't touched that stuff in forever, and I keep on saying, next workout, I'm going to pull this out. This man over here is like, next workout, I got it sitting out right here. Yeah. I'm literally going to do it next workout. So it's a good tip for everybody. We all like to be organized, and, we have that ADD of making everything lined up nice, right? But stuff like this, it gets you out of your comfort zone.
That's OCD.
Yeah, OCD. So it's that OCD.
I got a little of all the acronyms.
Okay, so I got the OCD. I'm everything has to be lined up perfectly. So I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna get those battle ropes out, lay them in the middle of the garage so I pick them up next time. I'm gonna get those sandbags that I keep stacked up in the corner. I'm gonna throw them out in the middle of the mix with my dumbbells and my other stuff. So I use them and I don't ignore them. They get some love like this equipment does.
So you guys know I'm an advocate, a big advocate on getting out and doing something that there's a lot we can accomplish from the chin down. We don't let ourselves do it up here. I met this guy in the middle of a death race. And I'm not saying go sign up for a death race tomorrow without training, but I encourage you. It might be that you've been saying no to that first Spartan sprint, or it could be that first 5K, whatever. I encourage you to go out and do an obstacle course type something that's going to really challenge you, bigger and better than that local 5K. But whatever it is, I want you to say yes, because the type of people you meet in that environment, can and oftentimes will become lifelong friends, because there's something about meeting out there in the middle of the blood, sweat, and tears and the grind.
Somebody that's like-minded with yourself that you had no idea existed. We were actually talking about that topic as in people that we have met that are all across the country who we would have never met if we hadn't signed up. I'm not saying that you have to do everything that sucks to meet new people, but the reality is, if that's the type of people you want in your tribe or your circle, you're gonna have to go out and do that stuff. You're gonna have to go out and do those extraordinary events and tasks to meet other extraordinary individuals. And believe it or not, like he said, you build bonds. He's this guy that I can give a call and he'll tell me straight up, hey dude, you're always welcome next to my fire. And even if it's a 5-minute conversation or we end up sitting here and jibber jabbering and getting some reps in for a few hours, it's still going to be something that's going to motivate you more than that regular individual that you knew back in high school that remembers you from the party days or remembers you from this or that. Not to put any bad hint or vibe on those types of relationships, but if you need that change or you want that, you got to find people like this and you got to reach out. You got to reach out and they will come back to you. It will be reciprocated. You don't got to be two individuals that are just beaming off the charts. You can be that individual that's down at 50%, and believe it or not, you'll meet somebody else at 50%, and y'all will make that 100% happen.
So this guy would never brag on himself, so I love being the guy that gets to brag for him. I like hanging around with people that inspire me, because people will look at me and like, Yancey, I can't believe all the stuff you do. But I lean on people that do more shit than I do, man. Yeah. They motivate me. And I wanna roll down through your fitness event, for lack of better terms, challenges, ultra crazy stuff, resume a little bit here. I'm gonna spit some stuff out there, and I'm gonna force you. I want you to follow it up.
Okay.
Because this guy would never brag. A lot of you don't know Patrick because he don't brag about nothing. I know you got like 5 death race skulls.
Yeah,
5 death race skulls.
5 finishes.
Very few people on the freaking planet have death race skulls.
Actually, there's one other person, and it's Mark Webb, another endurance athlete. There's
very few people have 1.
Yeah.
Mark, you got 5.
Mark Webb is another guy on the planet that has 5 like myself, and that's very special to me to know that man has 5, and that and like Yancey's telling me to brag. I'm the opposite. I'm like, no, I'm in this category with this other guy that I think is a phenomenal person.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm wanting to brag on Patrick a little bit, because it gives me an opportunity to let you know, talk about somebody that I look up to, that inspires me. Like we were talking, when he rolled up earlier, we were talking about, I kind of felt like I was getting a little soft, and I hadn't done something hard in a while, and there was just, I knew my good friend Mark Jones, we're just talking about Mark and Fern, we're going to be doing baton, and Joe DeSena was going to be doing baton. I was like, a couple weeks, I was like, I'm going to do baton.
Right.
And I'm not going to throw my ruck on until I get there. And I want to purposely turn myself inside out. I want to go to that zone again. And that's I like doing stuff like that. One, because the challenge that I go through in my mind, but I know that I can relate. We can relate to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We get it. That's like a fist bump, normal thing. So, but here's the deal. He'll be the first to say there was a certain point in time when we could have been walking up to our first little Spartan sprint and we were nail-biting nervous.
Yeah.
We were like, what do we get ourselves into?
Right.
And it just progresses. We want you to be smart with your fitness. We both work in the fitness world. We want you to be smart with your fitness, but we want you to say yes to opportunities that you have. Don't deviate around them. Don't skirt the situation. Go into it smart and prepared, but say yes. Keep something on the freaking calendar. He will agree with what I just said. If I go too long without something on the calendar, I'm gonna start getting itchy.
Right. Yeah, and it's like, and what's the old analogy? Drinking from a fire hose. You almost got to force that on yourself every now and then. You got to take on that challenge. That's gonna force you to rise up, and you're like, man, I should be getting up at 4 a.m. right now. Or you're watching the social media and you see somebody else that you know is doing the same thing, and they're just putting that little extra work in, and you're like, no, tomorrow I'm gonna do this. Nah, today you just need to wake up. Just like he has his stuff laid out here. I guarantee Yancey can do, just like his video the other day, he did 20 minutes with the band, pick up the ball overhead, boom, he's done with his workout, got the heart rate up, and then...
We got 16 seconds.
All right.
We got 16 seconds. Thank y'all for tuning in. I had to cut you off because they won't allow any more in there.
Go out and do something awesome next week.
Yes. Much love, brother. Bye.